Hello. Sometimes I come across something on the internet when I'm looking for stories to give to you, and I come across something that is of such appalling ugliness that I'm just stopped in my tracks, and I actually can't make a video about it. It just freezes me, and that's what happened to me before when I came across this building in Los Angeles, surprisingly enough. Before I get into the, nuts and bolts of it, I shall tell you I'm granniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I'm also on Twitter and Gab, where I tell you when I'm uploading a new video. The links are in the description. All the links are in the description, including a link to a couple of sites where you can donate to my channel. But if you don't want to donate, that's all right. Just click the like button. That is really helpful. And of course, share and subscribe. Now back to this. It's called The Wrap. That's spelt W-R-A-P. Although, frankly, I reckon it should have been spelt with a C instead of that W. I'm still a bit puzzled. I mean, it's the architectural version. I mean, look at it. It's the architectural version of the Mummy, isn't it? Here, hang on a minute. I have a better view of it. There we are. Now look. There's the Mummy with the bandages, and there's the two front arms, like that. And there's a foot, the foot sticking out, and there's the other foot. What planning? I don't know what the planning situation is like in Los Angeles, but over here, every town has a planning department. You have to submit plans to it, and then they look at it and they decide whether or not it fits the surroundings. And I can't think what was happening to the planning department. Why did they think this example here of undead concrete lurching about the LA skyline would be a good idea, or add to the general ambience of the city? I have three vague ideas in my mind, but they're only theories. First, that someone, a really good salesman, convinced them that it's avant-garde. The same salesman probably selling them London Bridge as we speak, I suppose. Then again, perhaps they were stoned. I have heard things about Los Angeles councillors. Well, actually, there are parts of the world where stoned would be exactly what they'd be. Now, let's go on. The second idea I had was, I said that looks just like the Mummy. Perhaps they thought that since Los Angeles has so many zombies walking about the streets in rags and answering calls of nature on the pavements, so a building like that would make the street people look, positively Met Gala by comparison. And then there's a bit here, just a minute, let's find it. This, and I have another view of it. Here we are. Yeah, I mean, it looks like some of the homeless have already found a place for their public evacuations, doesn't it? And that was the second reason. And then the final possible reason for this zombie of a building is that it's in LA, isn't it? Which is an earthquake zone. And I think that could be the idea that it's going to be the only building that will look exactly after an earthquake like it does now. So that'll save them the trouble of rebuilding. If there's anything left of Los Angeles after the big one. All right, well, that's my ideas about this thing. And, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.